All right, so we're back in the kitchen to celebrate not Avocado Day, but Avocado Month. We get a whole month, and I say we because I'm one of those avocado family members. I absolutely love it. Been brought up on it. It's so healthy for you. And of course, someone who is very emotionally invested in the Avo, Herman Lensing, who is the editor of Sari Course, is also the official ambassador for the Avocado Growers Association. That is a title that I'm sure you wear with much pride, especially during Avocado Month.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be whipping up a beautiful, I'm just looking at the ingredients pop from a color perspective apart from anything else. We're going to make a frittata, but let's start with the big news.
Yeah.
That the avocado has an entire month.
How amazing is that?
What is Avocado Month about? What's the plan here?
Yeah, so Avocado Month was it's a global initiation by the World Avo Association, and it's basically South Africa's part of it. Since in South Africa we grow some of the world's best avocados, so now we get a reason to eat the avo not only every day, but for a whole month. You should celebrate it. How amazing is that?
I love it, and it is such a healthy fruit. And like you say, we get such great access and quality here that you want to be utilizing it. I'm a purist. I'll have it plain, but it's good to push the boat out sometimes. And we are going to be making a frittata this morning. The difference between the key avos that we get, I'm noticing a nice, beautiful green skin avo. What are the core varieties of avocado? What are the differences?
Look, there's a whole couple of different varieties on our market. The smooth skin avos are like you get your Pinkerton, your Reeds. There's many different varieties. And then my personal favorite is the Hass avocado, the one with the more sort of rustic skin.
Yeah.
A question I often get is, how do you know if the avos are ripe? So with the Hass avocado...
Without ruining it for the next person. Okay, that's the key thing. Okay.
But a Hass avocado, which is nice, why I prefer him is because the darker the skin get, the more riper and the more creamy that lovely
It's
inside
like battery,
becomes.
yeah.
And that's what you want.
And also, if you if you notice on the tip there, it's got that little kind of the remainder of the stem. If that breaks off relatively easy, that's also quite a good sign. So you don't have to completely squeeze it. So we're going to give you one recipe. We've got a couple of great resources we're going to put up on our Espresso Morning Show Facebook page. But let's dive right into this because I'm actually getting really hungry now. All the talk of avo. So we're making frittata, great way to include healthy ingredients, get a bit of protein, lower the carbs just a little bit. This is a very modern meal. Something that's been around, but it's a very modern meal.
And it's one of those, everything is in one pan, and those are the best dishes we like to cook. Not a lot of dishes and easy.
So jump right in.
Get our pan like a bottom. Oh, say. Is it on? Say. So I start off with like a little bit of olive oil, like most dishes do. Like use good quality olive oil. If you use good ingredients, like a great avo, which is in simplicity so perfect, use great ingredients just to enhance that flavor and make it better and bigger. Then instead of using the normal brown onion, I'm going to use spring onions. My favorite onion. The only tears you'll get are tears of joy. So it doesn't make you cry.
And they also look fantastic. I must say, it does put a completely different spin visually on the mix. Dude, I've got to ask, are avos fattening?
Well, look at me. Do I look fat?
There we go. And here's the guy, the avo man.
Avos are full of all the healthy fats, the ones you want.
Fats. Yeah.
And you know, modern day, all these modern diets, you think of Banting and keto and paleo, all those diets allow you to eat avos.
Healthy oils.
The golden rule to the world, everything in moderation, you know? So if you do things in moderation, it will be healthy.
Completely.
Okay, I'm going to turn that down a bit low. Then here I've got normal eggs. I'm just going to whisk them up and add a bit of milk. If you want to, you can add cream, speaking of good fats, but I'll keep it simple. A little bit of milk. Add some salt to that.
A little bit of salt to taste.
A bit of black pepper. Most important thing, people often forget that the secret to good food is the process of cooking it.
Yeah.
But seasoning it is the most basic form of bringing those flavors forward.
Completely. There's a reason why we've stuck to these staples and why they work so well. Having the salt, having the pepper, having a lemon or a lime or something to bring the acidity, vinegar, these things really do balance out. And you've got some nice umami flavors kind of introduced there as well. The olive, the feta, going to give you a lovely saltiness.
All those beautiful things. I added a bit of dried herbs. I've got a golden rule in my kitchen. There's too many food snobs out there. So don't always think that something like dried herbs is a no-no in the kitchen. Use things that you feel comfortable with and it makes food taste great. It's your kitchen.
There is a mama out there, I promise you right now, an Italian mama who's cooking with dried herbs. I promise you it's going to happen.
In the pan, I'm going to add some sun-dried tomatoes. You can add keep it a little bit back, just for garnish. Some olives, black olives. You can use green olives. Think of the avocado, green olives, green spring onions, green avocado. Everyone's going to be happy.
This is a very Insta-worthy dish as well. Remember, you're going to have to take photos through the cooking process. and at the end if you're a self-respecting foodie. So the keyword here is breakfast to 33728. We'll send you this beautiful ingredients, fresh ingredients list, of course, including the Avo, directly to your phone, and then you can cook along with us. This is great. This is breakfast, lunch, or supper, pretty much.
So I'm one of the people I prefer having my Avo fresh. Like if I make scrambled eggs or frittata, I'll just add it afterwards.
Yeah.
You can also add it to the pan. So I'm going to add half of it.
How beautiful that Avo is as well, dude. That's like a work of art.
Yes, how perfect is that?
And you can see that it starts to get that kind of creaminess because it's so dark.
Yes. And South African grown, eh? Like we've got the best products here. So some are cut it in squares inside the skin, and then we add it to our pan. Oh, beautiful and yummy.
Look at that.
There's one sound in the world that moves me deep, especially when you use a hashed avocado and you take your spoon and you
that's scraping it along the base of the skin.
Just once you want to eat it.
You know it is ready. You know.
It's heaven. Okay, so just spread that like nice and evenly in your pan.
Okay, bearing in mind, because you're about to set it with our egg.
You just pour that beautiful, lovely, look at all that lovely colors and heaven. It's like little jewels in your egg.
Yeah, man, that is lovely. And this, you don't have to over-season now because you've got such a variety of different flavor
and then to add that seasoning, we're going to add a little bit of feta. Not too much.
Oh, man, it's smelling amazing. Already you're getting that lovely, that Mediterranean classic combination of the feta and the olive.
And we turn this down, and now the oven is a magical place. That's why I love the oven. You put this in the oven, you leave it there for about 20-25 minutes. It's going to come out golden brown, delicious. We'll look at something like that, and then you take the rest of our Avo, remove the pip, simple, and then just last beautiful creaminess and deliciousness.
So you've got the fresh on top.
It's going to go.
Herman, you've done yourself proud as the ambassador for avocados across the land. I think you've done the Growers Association incredibly proud. And if you want some brilliant resources like this, some fresh, some cooked meals, how you can get creative with Avo today, you can go to avocado.co.za. We've got tons of really cool recipes there, some delicious ones that you can inspire yourself all year round. Forget just about Avocado Month. And of course, you can SMS the keyword breakfast to 33728 and we'll send you this ingredients list. Dude, you've inspired me to a new way of having Avos here.
An Avo every day. Just add an Avo and your life will be better. 2
Avos every day, Herman. Well done. Go and express yourself. Post some pictures of your Avo creation on our Espresso Morning Show Facebook page.